Well, hello Cancerians, I've got rid of my monthly overviews. I'm now back onto weekly ones, which is for you. I got as far as Gemini beforehand. Right, okay, so we are doing a weekly overview for you. This is a general read, it may or may not resonate with you. Welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarots. Don't worry, Timsy's not naked, the tarot read is naked. I'm totally off script today, aren't I? If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. So yeah, tune in next week. It might be for you. I don't follow any sort of cycle, so there we go. Right, yeah. By which I mean with the naked tarots is I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. Oh my god, this is terrible. I hope it's just all regular viewers on this one and no new viewers because they won't be coming back. Okay. Fantastic. Right, okay, so yes, it's a general read. We are doing a read about the Fool. The Fool came out in your All Signs overview. I done that at the half moon because I follow moon cycles for my weekly reads and not our weekly calendars because, well, the universe don't understand our weekly calendars. So there we go. We'll split this deck. We'll see what's going with the Fool to give it a little bit of clarification. We've got an Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning, and a Nine of Swords, possibly after a long time deliberating about this beginning. Obviously, having the Fool card by itself indicated that there was a beginning, but this is a beginning about passions. Either something you're passionate about, something they're passionate about, they might be passionate about you, you might be passionate about them. Okay. Out of that other deck there, we're going to get some clarifiers out. I wouldn't normally have that one show. It would be normally up on the side, but don't worry. I shuffle it before I do anything. There we go. Well, you can't write this stuff, can you? Okay, so there we go. The Ace of Wands, that is how the connection is. The energies of the connection is the Ace of Wands. The energy of how this... slightly older, maybe a year or so older fire sign, no, air sign, feels about the connection is the Seven of Wands. They are slightly defensive about it. It's kind of like they believe they're either defending this connection or they're defensive about this connection. But they do believe either way around that they have the right to be. Okay, the overall outcome is the Page of Cups. I say the overall outcome, it does depend on our free will. We can get in the way of the universe's plans. We are all like mini universes ourselves. We are all striving to make balance within our own little universe. The universe is striving to make balance on a whole. Our balances might not necessarily align with the universe's balances. Right, off the bottom of the deck, we will get an overall energy of the read, which is the King of Cups. Okay, so we have got Cups and Wands, passion and love, passion and emotions. Okay, the Page of Cups is it's a new love. It's a young love, or possibly a young love. Well, young can be taken in any way you want to take it. It could be young as the person is young. Perhaps they're just emotionally young. It could be young as in it's a beginning. It's fresh. It's not an old love. It's a new love, a young love. Okay. The King of Cups, the overall energy is that there has been indecision about all this. There's been a lot of contemplating. That was showing up as the Nine of Swords in the cup. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers out for this. The Emperor, the Three of Wands, is setting the intention to shed some burdens and have another try. There you go. That is pretty much basic energy reading there. So we got an Emperor. Now, basically, this is a connection. So the connection is a passionate beginning. Possibly some sort of fire sign, but we're not getting a fire sign out here, and you're not a fire sign, so I don't think that. That's why I strip astrology out of it and just bear down to this. But someone who is in control, could be a boss, it could be a business owner, it could be a head of a family, okay? But it's someone who takes control and tries to expand on what they have all the time. They can be a little bit righteous, they can be a little bit sort of self-centered, loving They love with a firm hand, okay? They're the sort of person who, or this is a sort of connection, which is going to be firmly instilling this love and this passion, okay? It could be very heated if you get together in this connection. The Three of Wands is a want or need for a new horizon, okay? So this is saying it's new ground we are experiencing with this connection. It may be from the past, it may be a new type of love coming in from an older source, because it is a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. Perhaps it's just I'm feeling it's just new. The way this is all being approached is new. The Ten of Wands is all about burdens, shedding your burdens, coming to the end of the journey and being able to put your burdens down and take a breather. These burdens have been building up from a past issue, the Judgment. Okay, so this connection could be very similar to one you have dealt with in the past, and this could be why the Seven of Wands is coming out. So you're being defensive about it, or it could be someone is defending past actions in the current connection. Okay, let's see what's crossing this one. The Two of Swords. Someone is going to have to make a decision within this connection. Okay, it's not an easy decision. It's a difficult decision. It's picking up a sword of truth and actually going with it. There are all sorts of truths. Your truth, their truth, the truth, which is normally a mix between yours and theirs. Okay, so this is how they're feeling about it. Okay, right. So the Seven of Wands. Someone's being defensive or defending. This is why they're being defensive. They have a secret. They have something they have kept from you or from this connection, and they feel that you need to know. It needs to come out for the connection to go anywhere. So the High Priestess is in reverse. We're going to be revealing a secret. Now, this secret might be about someone else. It might be about you. It might be about them. It might be about the connection itself, how they feel. Okay. With the Star coming out, that is basically their hopes and dreams, their wishes, their prayers, and hoping that they're being answered. They're putting the intention out to the universe as well as our 3D world we live in. Okay, so with these hopes and dreams, they're letting people know what they are hoping and they're dreaming for. And they're dreaming for this new chance, okay? And the reason I say a chance is because of the Judgment is a second chance card, something coming back. The Fool could quite easily be resitting the same exam instead of starting a new exam. I don't think it is, because when I was doing the pre-shuffles, the World came out to indicate that's my pre-shuffle over. Which would suggest it's a new level. Someone's leveled up. This could also be perhaps you are somehow in the limelight. They feel that this connection makes you a star, so to speak. Maybe a star within your own town, area. Perhaps you have a YouTube channel and they watch you on that, and it's like that. They see you as a minor celebrity, if nothing else. With the Eight of Cups, there is movement. They are wanting to move towards this connection. The burdens are being dropped. They're wanting to move towards it and get things going there. What they're in at the moment is not as nice as they wanted it to be, which is the Hanged Man here. It's an awkward position to be sitting in. Okay, and that's how they're feeling. They're feeling that because of this connection, they are now in an awkward position. We had a crossing card there of the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is, as I said, a difficult decision to be made, to reconcile. So there is a bit of friction. There is a bit of a block between what they want to do and this connection. Okay, or what they're currently doing and this connection. They are looking at things a different way. One thing which is sometimes totally overlooked by the Hanged Man is Yes, the universe puts you in that position. It's very awkward to get into that position yourself unless you're some sort of acrobat or not a ventriloquist. They're the ones what throw their voices. A contortionist. But it's also a case of, I want to escape. I want to get out of this position. I've been hanging here for a long time. I don't want to be hung. The hung man, the hanged man. Okay? I suppose you could say the hanging man, because he's just hanging around. They're wanting to get out of the situation they're in, this Eight of Cups, and they're moving away from it. Crossing this is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is, well, to start with, she's very passionate. Okay? It could be where all the passion from this read is coming from, the passionate new beginning, passionately wanting to have some sort of virgin ground to explore, passionately carrying your burdens until you got to the destination where you can put them down, passionately defending a situation. It's all coming from the Queen of Wands. It's all coming from them, this slightly older water sign. But the Queen of Wands also likes to be center of attention. She's very attractive. Okay, this is what gives the Empress energy her attractiveness. Everyone wants to be with the Empress because the Empress is amazingly attractive when it comes to energetic things. So she gives the Empress that. She is very attractive. She does attract things to her. She puts on her makeup while she's going out and about because you never know who you're going to meet and things like that. She appears lucky. She gets away with a lot, which then brings us on to her mask she wears. I've mentioned she puts on makeup. Now, this makeup is a mask, and makeup is quite often used as a mask. It can, in acting, it can make someone look older, it can make someone look dead, it can make someone look younger. Yeah. In real life, it can cover up a bruise from a violent encounter. Makeup can be used for all sorts of things, but makeup is used mainly for covering up something you don't want people to see, and that is the Queen of Wands. She is putting a face on one situation while behind that mask is she's wanting something totally different. Her face for behind the mask is for a totally different situation. She will quite often promise you the world and never deliver it. She will be nice as pie to your face but stabbing you in the back as soon as your back is turned. But don't get the wrong impression of her. She is very, very loyal. Okay, those who support her, those who have done her right in the past will always be done right back. Those who have betrayed her in any way, well, I wouldn't want to get in their way. So, putting that into the mix, we're sort of saying that yes, this water sign does want to come to the connection, but there is a secret. You may be finding out about it, but it is still going to be a secret. It's going to be like, don't tell anyone else this. Or when they come to the connection, it's, can we keep this quiet? Okay. With the mask on, they're wanting to run two lives at once. Okay, so the outcome, this new love coming in. Okay, but bear in mind, this new love is coming into an Emperor energy, and it's coming in as a Page of Cups. That'd be like an 18-year-old school dropout asking out a 35-year-old millionairess. Yeah, okay, or millionaire. It could be either way. There's a big difference. Okay, in tarot reading, it's just an energetic level. The Emperor energy up in the connection itself is a lot higher frequency than the low frequency of the page. The page is very unsure of itself. It's very naive. It's timid. Where the Emperor is very sure of himself, very bolshy, and knows what it can do, and it knows its limits. Where the page doesn't know its limits, it's still learning its limits. And there we've got another page. Okay, and there's the Two of Swords again, which was crossing earlier. Okay, so let's have a little look-see at this. We got the Nine of Swords in reverse. the outcome of this is going to stop those sleepless nights. It's going to stop that deliberation. It's going to stop that digesting of a problem and then regurgitating it and digesting it again. The secret being revealed is going to be, right, okay, now we know that that's the deal. We can work on it, sort of energy, okay? But because it's coming in as a page, they're not sure how you're going to react. This could be anything. It could be, and it is love, but it could be a friendship. They're wanting to patch up a friendship. It could be a family love. Perhaps there's been a rift in the family, and this slightly older water sign is switching sides, and they want to come to your side, but they're a little bit not sure how you're going to react. Okay, because you're coasting around in this emperor energy. I'm in charge of all this family, and the rest of you are just wrong. Okay. The Seven of Cups is going to open a lot of choices, or the illusion of choices. There is only normally ever one choice, and you know what that choice is, even before you look at all the other choices. But there is the illusion. It's like, oh well, that feels like destiny, and I don't want to be told what to do. I'm going to decide for myself, so I'm going to pick something different. I can see the obvious one sitting there, but no, I'm going to pick something different and see what happens. See if my life implodes on itself, because that's what destiny says it's going to do. So there are choices to be had, but you kind of intuitively know which choice to take and which one to go for. The Page of Wands is the minor arcana of the Fool, the main card of this read. Or at least in my eyes it is. It's someone who leaps onto any opportunity it can see what's going to further itself in its desired direction. And it doesn't really think about the consequences. It's very childlike when it comes to things like that. It's quite often put in books as a child likes innocence. Yeah? It's a child will nick a cookie and get away with it. So they will nick a cookie again, and they will keep nicking a cookie until they get caught. And then what do? Well, they don't stop nicking the cookie. They just try to hide their tracks better. Yeah, instead of just leaving the cookie wrapper on the counter, they will put it in the bin. Not really thinking about when you go in the bin next, that you will see a cookie wrapper and go, okay, they've had another cookie. Yeah, so they're not really thinking about the consequences. They're just thinking about the goal. Okay, that's what I want, and I'm getting it. And that's what this outcome is sort of angling at. I know what I want, and I'm going to get it. I am, in this particular case, the illusion of choices is just that. You're going to see through those illusions. You know where you want to go. You know what cup you want to pick, and you're just going to pick it. Okay. Now, if it is the wrong cup, you would deal with that when it happens, because it's the Page of Wands. But you're pretty sure that's the cup I want, and that's the cup I'm going for. The Two of Swords is saying it won't be as easy as what I just made it sound. There will be a little bit of a do I, don't I situation. The King of Cups, indecision. Yeah, so you know which cup you're going for. You're reaching for it, but there's something luring you to another one all the time. And it's like, well, which one do I have? Okay, but deep down you know which one you are. Oh, we're going to get two cards, are we? The Ten of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So these are the crossing cards. And the reason you've got two is because as I was trying to take the Queen of Pentacles off the bottom, the Ten of Swords come with it. So it's quite simple. It clearly needed to both come out. Now the Ten of Swords is the end of this overthinking. It's the end of a cycle. We go on to the Ace of Swords. Yeah, well, I've mentioned the Ace of Swords when I said there's two truths you have to choose from. But in this particular case, this 10 is moving on to this Ace of Wands. This ending in the outcome is allowing the Ace of Wands to start to flow properly. So the connection is the Ace of Wands, and the connection will lead to this outcome. Okay, but actually taking that decision, picking the right cup, yeah, making the right choice from that as well, will actually allow that Ace of Wands to flare up into something good. If you pick the wrong one, make the wrong choice, it will end the cycle, and the Ace of Wands will just fizzle out, and what was all building here, because we are building here, we're going Emperor, quite, Emperor, okay, it's a big, strong energy, but then we got a 3, a 10, and a 20, okay? In fact, we could go 6, 3, so 4, 3, so we drop a little bit, but then we creep back up, and then we go up to a 20 at the end. It's building to something good. It's building to a second chance from the past, if you pick the right cup when it's presented to you, okay? The Page of Wands, grabbing every opportunity which is presented to it. The Queen of Wands is a suggestion that this is kind of like a nurturing energy, a nurturing outcome, a home-based outcome. So we're not dealing with something which is going to change your life as such. It's going to just be changing more of your life at home, how you deal. Maybe you hermit a lot and you stay in your house, you finish work, you go home, you have a shower, you get in your comfies, you sit on the sofa and watch Netflix all night, okay, until you fall asleep, and then wake up a little while later and go to your room and fall asleep again. It'd be bringing changes to that. It'd be bringing you more into the aspect of getting home and perhaps doing the housework and tidying up before settling down in front of the TV. There is an element of giving. There is, from this outcome, there will be someone who is going to be giving more, offering you more in the way of practical and financial advice and generosity, but that could be a generosity of love as well. So yeah, there you go. That is your outcome, Cancer. If it's you in restless nights, overthinking things, it's coming to an end. Okay, either way round, it's coming to an end. If it ends well or it ends bad, it's coming to an end. There is this offer of new or immature love coming into you. We got the Emperor lording it all over everything. We got the Queen of Pentacles there, offering to bring something to the table. I can bring you this. We got the Page of Wands here, the Minor Arcana with the Fool, grabbing every opportunity what comes its way. You're going to be grabbing this. When you see this opportunity, you will know and you will grab it. It will just be like a baby responding to something in its hand. You put something in a baby's hand and the hand flaps around it straight away. Okay, so it will be an automatic thing when this actually finally presents itself to you. And I say actually finally presents itself to you. It will present itself to you eventually, but it does depend on your actions, their actions, among other things. Okay, the fact that we're all on slightly different timelines. Yes, I am doing this read today, but you might be watching this 2 years down the line. Okay, and so I was doing a future read for you 2 years down the line. So there you go, there you have it. If this resonates with you at all in any way, shape or form, that is fantastic. I am so happy for you. If it doesn't resonate for you, don't worry too much. Just quite simply write it off, or even share it out, because you're probably being used as a divine messenger. I have finished my monthly giveaway for March. I will be doing the actual draw for that sometime this week. I'm not entirely sure when. I was looking into doing it today, but there was a lot more involved in just hitting the go live button for me, because I haven't got to 1,000 subscribers yet. So I have to do some hoop jumping for YouTube before I can go live, and I have to look into that. I'd just like to thank you all for any of you who have subscribed to my channel, any of you who have liked my videos, any of you who have shared my videos, or any of you who have commented on my videos. I do really love the comments. I like reading them. It's great. Yes, I don't always give you a very structured answer back. Sometimes it's just, I'm glad it resonated with you, but I do actually have a life and I am actually quite busy within it. Okay, I do this on the side for you lot. Okay, so thank you very much. Enjoy your week and catch you all soon.